Forensic entomology is a fascinating field, but is often misrepresented in popular media. Shows like Dexter or CSI may feature entomologists identifying bugs at a crime scene and then immediately solving the crime. But in reality, the science in this field is far more complex. Media portrayals often skip over the most important part in forensic entomology: proper evidence collection and analysis. In real criminal cases, insect evidence like blowfly larvae must be collected, preserved, and documented with extreme care. Every detail from how the samples are handled to the temperature of the scene can impact the estimation of post-mortem interval, also known as PMI. According to the study International Journal of Legal Medicine, forensic entomology requires strict guidelines to ensure the evidence is scientifically and legally admissible. This means entomologists must use the established protocols to prevent contamination and maintain the chain of custody, something that you almost never see on TV. Despite its many inaccuracies, media can still inspire interest in forensic science. But it's very important to separate fact from fiction. Real forensic entomologists aren't just bug experts. They're scientists who help build timelines in criminal investigation through careful, evidence-based methods. By understanding the real science behind forensic entomology, we can better appreciate the value of it and advocate for more accurate portrayals in the media.
Now that we know what forensic entomology is and where it came from, let's talk about how it's portrayed in pop culture and how often that portrayal gets it wrong. When you watch crime shows like CSI, NCIS, or Bones, you often see forensic scientists solving complex cases in minutes, sometimes with just one insect. But is that really how it works? According to the study, the CSI effect at university, most forensic science students agree that TV shows tend to glamorize and oversimplify forensic work. They often show bugs giving instant answers, labs full of futuristic technology, and solo scientists solving entire cases, which is far from reality. Take characters like Abby from NCIS or Temperance Brennan from Bones. They're shown working in flashy, high-tech labs where everything happens quickly and perfectly. But real forensic entomology involves fieldwork, patience, and careful data collection. Media also skips over important ethical issues like contamination, confidentiality, and bias, all of which are critical in forensic investigations. These inaccurate portrayals can create unrealistic expectations, not just in the public, but even among students entering the field. In fact, the study I reviewed found that students were concerned about how often TV shows ignored these ethical responsibilities, making it seem like science has no rules. This media influence is often called the CSI effect. It shapes how jurors expect forensic evidence to appear in court and how students expect their future careers to look. Fast, dramatic, and always perfect. But in the real world, forensic entomology takes time, collaboration, and a lot of careful analysis. While these portrayals may be inaccurate, they've also inspired many to learn more about the science behind the fiction. So how can media actually help educate future forensic scientists?
You've seen it before. Detectives walk onto a crime scene, glance at some bugs, and boom, instant time of death. If only forensic entomology was that magical, or that fast. But beyond the drama, these shows actually teach us a thing or two. Let's separate fact from fiction and explore the educational value of forensic bugs. Forensic entomology, the science of using insects to solve crimes, is fascinating, educational, and, well, often exaggerated on TV. But these shows introduce audiences to real specific principles that might otherwise be overlooked. TV shows make it look easy. Oh look, a fly landed on this guy's nose. He must have died exactly 12 hours and 42 minutes ago. Well, that's not exactly realistic. Real forensic entomologists actually study insect species, life cycles, and environmental factors to estimate time of death. That takes patience, and it's not really just eyeballs. Unlike TV's instant answers, real forensic entomology requires collecting evidence, running experiments, and let's be honest, smelling some pretty terrible things. Let's talk about Bones, a show where Dr. Temperance Brennan and the Jeffersonian team expertly analyze insect evidence to uncover hidden details. One memorable moment features Dr. Brennan using blowflies to estimate the time of death on a corpse. In reality, blowflies are a key indicator for forensic entomologists, helping them narrow down a body's exposure time. Though TV might dramatize it, this is rooted in actual science. While the drama amps up the suspense, the show's focus on insect aligns with forensic methods. In fact, some of their insects identification techniques are spot on and would make any entomologist proud. So why does this matter? These shows spark curiosity, inspire future forensic scientists, and teach basic entomology principles. They give audiences a taste of the scientific method, forming hypotheses, gathering evidence, and analyzing results. They also highlight how nature, even something as small as a bug, plays a role in solving mysteries. So next time you see a detective dramatically identify a time of death for a bug, remember, TV makes it look flashy, but the real science, it's pretty amazing. Now excuse me while I pretend to be a genius crime-solving scientist.
As we wrap up, it's clear that forensic entomology is more than just a niche corner of science. It's a powerful investigative tool that has proven its value time and time again, from helping estimate time of death to uncovering details about a body's location or movement. Insects can provide critical information that other methods sometimes just can't. Looking ahead, the future of forensic entomology is full of potential. With advancements in technology such as DNA analysis of insect guts, microbial forensics, and AI-assisted species identification, we're only scratching the surface of what this field can do. As climate change and urbanization shift insect populations, forensic entomologists will also play a crucial role in adapting methodologies and improving accuracy in diverse environments. So, how do we help this field grow and gain the recognition it deserves? It starts with things we've already mentioned: education, sharing the science, showing that students can explore entomology as a career. It means supporting research, funding scientific studies, and including forensic entomology in mainstream conversations about criminal justice and forensic science. In the end, forensic entomology reminds us that even the smallest clues can lead to the biggest breakthroughs. By valuing and investing in this field, we're not just honoring the science, we're enhancing the pursuit of truth and justice. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, keep learning, and remember, sometimes it's the tiniest creatures that help uncover the biggest truths.